Hey guys, so I am studying for my CCRN. I don't know if I'm gonna pass tomorrow or not, but this is me just documenting in case I do pass, and just the experience as a whole. Basically, I've only used this book the entire time, which is the Barron's CCRN exam. I think this edition's from 2015. I will say that the practice tests are very hard. Harder than I expected, but I do like the way it summarizes the information and it's an easy read, and I do like that it has so many practice questions, so I've just stuck with it. Yeah, I feel very much like, I don't know if I feel nervous, I don't know if I feel anxious, I don't know if I even care at this point because I'm very tired and it's been a long day. I just worked 3 shifts in a row. Today was the 3rd one. It was kind of crazy. And so, yeah, I'm just documenting this journey. So I took 2 practice exams total. Honestly, I made a 66% on the first one and a 56% on the second one. I need a 70% on the test to pass. The only thing that I can't calculate though is that I did 150 questions on both tests, and on the real exam there will be 150 questions, but only 125 will be graded. The other 25 are typically harder and used for like research, so they don't actually get graded and calculated in. So hoping for the best there. But yeah, I'm just gonna review what I missed and then go to bed and pray that I retain it, and then get up in the morning and pray that I can pass, so that I can get my money back and move on in life. So yeah, we will see how things go in the morning. Pray for me. I passed. I legitimately did not think that I was going to pass. I got a 66.4% on the CCRN, which is the lowest number that you need to pass the exam. So for all you out there, this is why I believe in God, because I prayed all day. And this was definitely his doing, not mine, especially getting the bare minimum. So, yeah. Surprisingly, my best score, I guess not surprisingly, my best score was cardiac and renal. So I still know something about the cardiac world. But I passed. Hey guys, wow, my hair has not looked this brunette since like one of my very first YouTube videos that I've ever posted. I just wanted to follow up with you guys on the last couple of vlogs. I'm now home. It's been a couple days. As you guys can see, I took the CCRN exam and passed, and I'm super excited about it. So just to tell you guys a little bit about how I studied, and I'll make a separate video on how to pass the CCRN. I basically just used the Barron's book that you guys saw earlier, and I took the pre-test before even studying just to see where I was at, give me a good idea of what to focus on, what kind of questions I missed. And then I just went through each section, starting with all of the sections that had the most questions on the CCRN. So that would be cardiac, neuro, anything respiratory related, multi-system, so sepsis, things like that. And focused on those first, and then the closer to the exam date I just fit in what I could, but I wanted to make sure I got the bulk of the content in and studied first. So I did that. I would basically read the section and then take the practice test and then see where I was at, and if I was confident in it I would kind of move on to the next category. But if I needed more time to study, I made a Quizlet based off of my notes, and then would study that, go over the missed questions with my husband or a friend, and then move to the next section. So that was super helpful. And then I also used Pocket Prep, which is both online and on an app, and I'll include them in the next video on how to pass the exam. But that was super helpful when I didn't have a lot of time to sit down, study, read, write. I would basically just do, they had an option where you could do 10 questions a day. So I would just do 10 questions a day and try to be consistent with that, and then review the missed questions. So that was helpful, and it kind of helped me gauge like what type of questions I was missing most frequently as well. So yeah, basically those were the only two things that I used to study. I definitely had other resources and recommendations, but I just stuck to those two. And so I'm super excited to have my CCRN. For those of you who don't know, most people get their CCRN for the sake of one, just showing that they're competent in their knowledge skills, but then two, sometimes you can make a little bit extra per hour depending on what job you work at. So it is a good investment long term. I did have to pay $365 to take it. However, my workplace does reimburse me if I pass the exam. So since I passed, I should be getting a reimbursement, so that was super helpful. But those are just things to look for when you're getting ready to take your exam. So thanks for following me on this journey. I hope that I don't ever have to take another exam anytime soon. I definitely don't plan on going back to school anytime soon. The test anxiety was pretty bad, but we made it through, and thank you guys for following me. So if you like this video and want to see more content, don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe. Leave a comment if you are getting ready to take it or want to take the CCRN or have taken it. And yeah, anyways, I will see you guys another time. Tutuanana. See you later.